Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday, November 24th. Not quite 10 o'clock, but good morning. If you are there, please pop on and say hi. This is the day after Thanksgiving, and I do hope that everybody had a lovely day yesterday, no matter what you did. If you cooked, great, and you hopefully had time to relax in the afternoon or whenever, or if you went out or you visited with friends or you stayed home and did nothing. So whatever you did, I hope it was a fun day for you. And today is another day, and a lot of people are out shopping. Not me, because I'm here with you. I don't like to shop. I don't like to go out with crowds. But that's okay. Some people do, and that's good. And I hope you have a good time. But today I have lots of things to. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock. So let us start. So good morning, officially. Good morning on this beautiful day here in my neck of the woods. It's a little chilly, but after all, it's November 24th. What can you expect? So again, I hope you had a great time yesterday. All right, so let me show you what we're going to do today. Lots of things to show you today. So here we are. This is what I'm showing you today. I'm going to show you how to make a 2, 4, 6, 8 box. I'm going to show you how to make a very easy gift card. And I'm going to show you how to make a tree ornament gift card. These are the 3 things we're going to do today. Next week, we're going to do place cards and we're going to do tags. But this is what I'm going to show you today. This is a lot. I know this is a lot. But anyway, okay. So I think what I'm going to do first, let me move all of these things. Let me move my, oh, first, look at how cute these are. Look at this. This is Mr. Moose, a.k.a. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in a box. How cute is that? And then this one, look at these little bears. Look at how cute. Look at the expressions on their face. Look. Excuse me. I love this paper. This is a retired paper, but I love it. Cute, cute, cute. And then look at the little gingerbread man. We have to have a gingerbread man on for Christmas, of course, with his little peppermint candy cane. And then here is the little gift card with its little belly band that comes on and off easily. And then here is the tree ornament one. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I think what I'm first going to do, I'm going to do the ornament. And I actually am doing a different one. This is the one that was my sample. And it comes off like this. I love this paper. It's beautiful, old-fashioned paper. And when you open it up, there's the little pocket to put your gift card in. And then here's a little space up here to write your little message. So there's that. So I'm going to put this aside, but I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to show you a different one because I'm using different paper. So let me tell you what the measurements are. The measurements for this are 7.5 by 5 inches. 5 inches by 7.5 inches. And you're going to score it at 1 3/4 and 5 1/4. So there you've got your fold like that, okay? Pay no attention to this little score mark here. Sometimes it was, sometimes I do little situations where it's a little persnickety issue, but we're not worried about that. So let me just take in my little silicone pad, and here is the designer paper that I'm going to use. I love this. Look at how pretty. This is gold on cherry cobbler, and these are musical notes. How beautiful is that? I love it. So this would be kind of a fun thing to give to somebody who is musical. So these pieces of paper are going to be 4 3/4, and this one is 4 3/4 by, I should know this. I think it's 1 3/4. No, by 2. And then this other one is 4 3/4 by 1 1/2. All right. So I'm just going to take some adhesive and put some on both sides like this. And then I'm going to bring this in and I'm going to make sure that I have it on the right way because I want to make sure that my musically inclined friends note that I put the notes in the proper direction. Okay, there's that one. Easy. And now here is the top one. And a little adhesive here and there. Anybody out there today? I don't see anybody out there. Maybe you're all out shopping, doing things, which is absolutely normal. Now I'm in a little quagmire here. I think this is the way this goes. Yeah, I think this goes like this. The musical notes go like that. Okay, so there's that one. All right, so now what I'm going to do is take my... wait, I gotta move this out of the way to find, what did I do? Here's my tear tape. So I need a little bit of tear tape because we want this pocket to stay closed. So I'm gonna put a piece here and I'm gonna put a piece on the other side. Talk about easy and fast and cute. I think it's cute. Whoops. Way too much. Hey Nancy, good morning. Stuffed like a turkey. I bet you are. You celebrated you had all of the traditional things, plus you had the Italian and the Portuguese. Did you have Portuguese things too with galumpkies? Galumpkies Portuguese? I have no clue. They sound delicious, but I'm glad you're stuffed like a turkey. That's good. Good, good, good. Okay, so now I put the pockets up. So there's the pocket to put your little gift card in. Now it's time to make the belly band. Now the belly band is 10.5 inches by 1 inch. And because I want it to go in this orientation, because I want my medallion to go on like that. So let me put this on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it from the back, like so. And I'm going to just kind of eyeball it and fold it in like this. Easy, easy. Like that. Wait a minute. Let's just a little bit more. Fold it just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to put a tiny piece of tear tape right here. Like that. And I'm going to pull this off. And I'm going to fold this extra piece down like that. I probably could have made this 11 inches. I probably should have done that. So maybe if you're taking notes, you want to do it 11 inches instead of 10.5. And then that way you've got plenty of space to put this on. Yeah, you know what? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can do this. Oh yeah, this is going to work. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, there we go. There's the belly band. Then I'm going to take, I've already taken my, hey Colleen, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me this morning. Hope you had a nice day yesterday, as we all did, hopefully. So I took the Fa La 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 from the Framed and Festive stamp set and stamped it on that because this is musical notes, of course. And I'm just going to take a little bit of my adhesive. And you could use Tombow on this because this is using a piece of gold, but this will work too. Okay, so that goes on like that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dimensionals. Now I'm not going to put the dimensionals on here. I'm going to put the dimensionals on here. And if you notice, the joining is in the front because I don't want anything on the back. I want to keep that plain. So I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals like right here. 2 will be fine, like this. Take this off. Take these off like that. Then I'm going to add my Fa La 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 to make sure I've got it the right way. I do. Wait a minute. Make sure I have it. Yep, I have it the right way. And so I'm going to put this on just like this, right in the center like that. Now, one last thing. I'm just going to add a little bit of sparkle. I'm glad you had a nice day. Perfect. And I don't know what I did with my pick-me-up tool. Oh, yes, I do. It's right here. Love Me, my pick-me-up tool. Love it. And I'm going to take one of these gold. This is, I don't even remember when I got these, but look at how pretty they are. They're flat, but look at how cute that is. Isn't that a cute little gift card holder? So see, you open that up, your gift card, you can write here a little message. If you wanted to stamp something on your belly band, you could, but I kind of like it like this. But again, it's up to you, however you want it. So there's that one, and there's this one. And this one is made of cherry cobbler too. That paper is gorgeous, by the way. That's in the catalog. All right, look at how pretty that is. So here they are. Here are the 2 little gift card holders. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now let's do the next thing. I think we're gonna do the 2, 4, 6, 8 box, which is wicked fun to do and make. All right, so let me just get all of the things out that I need for this. All right, here is my box. Now, the box measurements are, this is an 8.5 by 6 inches. 8.5 this way, 8.5 this way, obviously, and 6 inches this way. And what you do is you score it at the 2, 4, 6, and 8 mark. On the longer side, 2, 4, 6, and 8 mark. Then you turn it and you score it at the 2 and the 4 inch mark. And then what you're going to do, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut out this little panel here on the sides because we don't need this. So we cut those out like that. Whoops, make sure I get this in. This 2468 box, this is an oldie but a goodie. This has been around for a long time. These make great little favor boxes for any kind of event that you're having. I mean, literally any event. Okay, now the other thing I want to do is I want to cut up the sides because obviously we have to fold the box. So let's cut this up and this one up all the way up to the score line. And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to cut these right up to the score line. I probably should have done this on a darker piece of paper so you can see, but I think you can see. And you're veteran stampers, you get the idea, right? Okay, so there we've got that. Now the other thing you want to do is when you are folding this, you want to make sure that it folds nicely. So I take my snips and just make a little triangle cut all the way up to the score line. See what I'm doing here? And that's going to make it easier for me to fold this box and bring it together. All right, so like that. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Everybody have plans today? Is anybody going out and facing the madness with all the shoppers, or are you going to do it online, or are you going to just sit home and enjoy this beautiful day and relax, maybe write out some holiday cards or whatever? What's everybody doing? I think my friend Jen is coming down today. We're going to do some stamping together. She's got some projects that she wants to get done. So anyway, okay, so this is what it looks like here. Now I'm going to fold these on my on the score lines just so I know I have a nice crisp fold. Everything needs to be nice and crisp. That's how we do it around here, like this. And you notice, I'll show you in a minute why I did it like that. All right, so this and this and this. Whoops, get that little piece out of the way. And this. Okay, now we're going to fold these in. That one, and this one, and this one. Okay, so now all that, the scoring has been done, the folding has been done. So now what we need to, oops, I forgot this one. This is the little attach panel. So we have to fold that. Now what we need to do is we need to put some tear tape on this, okay? Just like this. One piece, and then take this little piece of paper off, and we're going to put another piece on right at the edge like that. Okay, and I'm going to take this little piece off. Alexa, turn the volume down, please. She's playing Christmas music for me, but I think it's competing too much. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this panel in. There is my little flap, and then I'm going to fold this down to make sure that that meets, just like this. Press, 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 press. All right, and then I'm just with my finger or my bone folder going to come inside and make sure it's nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So here is the box, but we have to do one more thing here. We are going to make the cutting, let me just bring this back in. As you can see, this has been cut out with the tag topper punch. So we need to do that now before we get this all put together. So let's see. Oh, wait a minute. What am I? Yes, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. We need to do we need to do one other thing. We've got 2 more score marks to make. Let's do that after I get this cut out. Here is my tag topper punch. Okay. Oh, you know what Barbara did? Silly me. Silly, silly me. Okay, let's get the dental floss. I should have done this before I put my adhered it. So let me just see if I can come in here and get this off like this. You know what? Let me try it this way. Oh, now there are no mistakes in Stampin' Up. Remember that? So let me just see if I can wiggle this out. Sometimes you can do it. You can take your bone folder, just like I'm doing here, because I don't have another person to help me with the dental floss. So I'm going to have to try to do this with this. And you can just see how I'm wiggling that back and forth, and it's going to come off. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Perfect. All right, now don't worry about the fact that this looks messy, because this is not going to show. So don't even worry about that. I'm not worried about it. And if I'm not worried about it, you shouldn't be. Okay, so now what we need to do is, this is where you need to concentrate. We need to cut out this panel, and we need to cut out the third panel. So I'm going to take my little punch, and it's opened, and I'm going to put this in like this. And you need to turn it around so you can see on this side, so that you get your tag topper punch just almost at the top of the paper, see, like that, and then it's equidistant left and right, and it is. So now I'm just going to press. Okay, that one is done, and now I'm going to come in and do the third one, not this one, but this one. All right, so let's bring this in just like I did with the other one, and we're going to make sure that we get it almost at the top like that. Perfect. And there we go. Okay, now we can look at how nice that looks. Perfect. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is get all these scraps out of the way, and then I'm going to take another piece of the tear tape and put this on like this again, and now we're going to put this box together, this part. All right, and let me take this off. It's a little bit tricky when you have just a really thin piece of cardstock there, but it's going to work. It's going to work because there we go, look at that. There's one. Whoops, kind of magnetic this morning. Okay, all right, here we go. Now we'll put that back down, and here we go, just like that. Perfect. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some designer paper, and I took this beautiful designer paper. This is a specialty paper. And look at how pretty this is. Can you see how really pretty that is? It's got a little bit of a shine to it. It's got a little snowflake to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the panels. Because if you put it on the panels now, it's so much easier than doing it. Oh, you know what? One other thing has to be done. Oh, I forgot about this. All right, so let me take this and let me take my score. I forgot about this because if you look very carefully, this has a fold right here. So you need to have that fold. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this on your score pal, and you're going to take this and put it in as close as you can get it like that. And you're going to score it at 1 inch. 1 inch, just like this. Whoops, wrong one, wrong side. Okay, just like that. And then you're going to get this one done the same way at 1 inch, just like that. Now, oh, I guess I didn't show you that well enough on camera, but let me show you what it looks like. Already done. So now you have these folds that you can use to fold this back. So you're going to fold it back like that and fold this one back like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put on our designer paper. So here's one piece, and these go on these panels just like this. One goes on like that. And if you wanted to put another layer behind this, you absolutely could. You don't have to. You can. I thought about that afterwards last night when I got back from being at my sister-in-law's. I thought about that, but I was too tired. But you know what? You could. But I like white a lot, too. So let's just do it like this for now. But know that your creativity is never limited to anything at all. Okay, so we're going to put this one on like that. And then I'm going to put this one on. And there we go. Like that. All right, and now we have these two little panels that we have to put on. How easy and fun is this one? Okay, here's this. Like I said, these are great little boxes for any kind of event that you have. Any kind of event. All right, and then this one, like that. Whoa! There we go. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to get the bottom folded. And what you're going to do is all four folds, all four are going to be folded on top of each other. And this last one, oh, I didn't trim this one out. This needs to be trimmed out. The last one doesn't need to be trimmed out because you want the last panel to kind of cover all of the, there we go. Okay. So now we're going to put some adhesive on here, a piece here. And I like tear tape. You could, Tombow is a great glue to use too. You could absolutely use Tombow. All right, so we're going to do that. So we're going to take this and we're going to fold them in. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? I'm going to put a little extra piece down here on this third one, just because I want to make sure that it stays closed on the other flaps. So there goes that one, like that. Now I'm going to take these little piece strips off so that I can get the bottom panel done, like this. Perfect. And then I'm just going to take my bone folder on the inside and I'm just going to run it like that, just to make sure that that tear tape attaches to the cardstock. Okay, now here is the inside. And I forgot to cut these. Why did I forget to cut these? And the other thing I do about these, the top ones, I'm going to cut a little bit off the width on the bottom, because that's just going to make it a little bit easy. So I'm going to just take like 3/4 of an inch off. I mean, 1/2 an inch off, like that. Okay, so then you put your trinkets inside, whatever you want, and you can fold that, and then you've got this like that. Okay, but we're not done yet. Wait a minute, let me get all of this paper out of the way. Lots of scraps here, lots of scraps. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some really pretty ribbon. I'm going to use, let me see, I'm going to use this silver ribbon because I like silver. Isn't that pretty? Look at this. So this is going to go through here like this. And I probably am going to use like maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 inches. I just put it in and then I just kind of eyeball it and say, okay, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm just going to trim this one off like that. And then I'm going to take a piece of white twine. Oh, I already cut a piece. And then I'm just going to fold this down like this. And I'm just going to tie this around here in a knot. You could do a bow if you want. If you had another person's fingers to help you do this, you could easily make a bow. But because this ribbon needs to be held down in order to make a bow, I think. Okay, so there's that. So let me just trim this off a little bit. There's the trim on that. Let me get this out of the way. Now I'm going to decorate it. I'm going to just put one little decoration on this. Wait till you see what I'm going to use. I took these vellum, look at these vellum snowflakes. Aren't they beautiful? Hey, Jean, happy Thanksgiving to you, and thank you so much for popping on. It's so nice to see you this morning. So this is a vellum. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if you can really see how beautiful it is, but they're very, very pretty. So there is a vellum snowflake, and I am going to take one of these little pearls, these shiny pearls, and I'm just going to put it in the center of this, like this, right like that. Because this is going to tie into the silver on the ribbon, on this beautiful ribbon. And then I'm going to take a dimensional, and I'm going to put it on the back of this, just like that. And I'm going to take this off like this. These would make really pretty, and look at, here we go. I'm going to put it on like that. Wait a minute. I want to put it on this side. Here we go. All right, like that. Isn't that pretty? Look at how pretty. Now, you know what? These would also make really cute place card holders. You could put the person's name right there, and then you could put some Ferrero Rocher chocolates in it, or Hershey's chocolates, or whatever you wanted to put. But this is a cute little box. I think it's really, really cute. I love it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so now let's get to the third project. And this, I have to say, is one of my funner ones. More fun. Funner. Is funner a word? Funner things to make? All right, let me get this stuff out of the way. I got so much scrap here. All right, so now let me show you the original. Here it is. Here is the original. And this is actually an ornament that you could hang on your tree, because I've put the twine in long enough so that you can do it. So this is a really fun project to make, and I'll show you how to do it in a minute. But notice that there's also a little thing in here, and guess what this is? This is a gift card holder. So you have a gift card holder inside the pocket, and you have some live holly berries. Isn't that pretty? So let's get started. Let me show you how to do this one. And again, I'm going to use some different colors. So this is going to be a piece of real red. Now the dimension on this is 6 by 6. And then this piece of designer series paper is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So what we need to do is get these adhered to one another. So I'm going to take my adhesive, and I'm going to put adhesive, and you do want to use adhesive on the whole perimeter of this because you want to make sure this is going to stick really, really well. So in it goes just like that. Then I'm going to take my piece of red cardstock, real red cardstock, and put it on so that it's equidistant, whoops, all around. You know what? I have to hold this up. I'm one of those people that have to hold it up so that I can see it. I have friends who stand up when they place their layers on top of each other so they can make sure that they get it absolutely correct. But there you go. That's perfect. All right, so there is that. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to take my score pal, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to score this. I'm going to bisect it in both ways. So I know that I need to get this at the 4 1/4 mark. So there it is at the 4 1/4 mark, and I want to make sure that this is also down in the same trough as the 4 1/4 mark at the top. And it is. So I'm going to take my score tool, and I'm just going to start, and I'm going to come right down the center just like that. Perfect. And now I'm going to turn it. I'm going to do the same thing all over again to the other side because we need to make sure that this is perfect because these are going to be our guidelines for folding. Okay, all done. So now I'm going to take that, and here you can see the fold lines, the score lines, one there and one there. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this point, and we're going to bring it up so that it's like 1/8 of an inch above the center mark right there. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. So I'm going to bring it just like that. Perfect. And then with my bone folder, I'm going to make this nice and straight and flat. I'm going to do it that way, and I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do it that way. So that is a nice crisp fold. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come to one side and do the same thing again. So this has to be brought up to like right there, just about 1/4 of an inch above. And it's going to make a little pleat right here. I'll show you. See, it folds it right there. There's a little tiny pleat right there. You can see right there. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it on this side just to make sure this is nice and crisp like that. Okay, there's that one. And then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to do the same thing. Bring that right up like that. Okay, and then again, it's really important to get this a nice tight fold. All right, now to make sure that that stays secure, I'm going to take some Tombow. And I know that this is running out, but we'll see. Oh, look at that. Perfect. There's some there, and then some here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, there you go. All right, now I'm going to bring this in because this glue is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have to have something that's going to stick because you want to make sure that this stays because you're going to have a few things in here. Now, here's a little trick that I'm going to show you that I found helpful. I love to use Tombow glue. However, there are times when it seeps around the areas that you don't want it. So what I do is I take a baby wipe, and there's, if you can see, there's a smidgeola. Let me see if I can make that bigger. Okay. See right here, there's a tiny little bit of adhesive right there. So I'm just going to take my baby wipe and gently daub it so that I can get that up. Okay, and don't worry about using a baby wipe on your cardstock. It will dry, and you won't even know that you've ever used one. Okay, and then the test is to put your bone folder in to make sure that that bone folder, that the Tombow has not adhered the top layer to the back part of your gift card holder, and it has not. So now, while that's drying, I'm just going to put that over there. Now, the next thing I did was I want to make a gift card holder. So I took my Happy Tag Top die and I cut this out, and I love this die. I love it. It's really easy and fun. So let's make sure that I get this folded correctly, and we're going to put that down like that. Now you notice there's a flap here, and you have to be really careful to get this flap folded down on the right fold line like that, because when you fold it, you want to make sure that it covers the flap, which it has done. So let's get this one. This I have to bring up a little bit closer to my eyeballs, so I'm sorry that you can't see this, but hang on for 1 second and you'll see. Okay, there we go. I folded it. Now I'm going to take this, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my tear tape again. This is so easy. This die is a great die because it has a lot of different dies in it, and there's another die that cuts out a gift card holder too, which is fun. Okay, so there's that. Now again, we're just gonna burnish that on like that, and with my fingernail I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna take this one off. Okay, and now excuse me, my cough is still lingering, and I'm going to fold that up like that. Perfect. Look at that. And here is my gift card holder, and this holds money, gift cards. It probably could hold a little treat as well if you wanted. All right, so there we go. Okay, that's fine. Then the next thing I did was I took from the same dies, I took this circular stitched die and cut out this piece of red cardstock. Look at the stitching on the side. And then from my pine cone stamp set, I stamped these leaves and the berries. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put them on. Now, first of all, I'm going to put the large leaf on with some adhesive, just on the center of this, like such. And I'm going to have it overlap just a little tiny bit. That's fine like that. Then I'm going to put the two other leaves on. One is going to have some adhesive on it like this, like that. And then this one I'm going to pop on with a dimensional. No, you know what? I'm not going to pop it on with, this is going to go on with adhesive too. And then I'm going to put the berries on with dimensional. There we go. Perfect. Here's a little dimensional. There we go. And I'll just pop that on like that. Aw, isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. And now I'm going to put it on here. And I think I am going to put this on with adhesive. All right. So I'm going to put it on like that. Cute, cute. There's a little tiny smidgeola of adhesive right here. And let me just take this and cut this off. I don't know if you can see it, but that could be problematic, and we don't want any problems when we make our projects, right, people? No. All right, so now that's done. Well, almost done. So what I'm going to do is, of course, I'm going to take my Winky, and I'm going to color the leaves like that. Look at how pretty that looks. It just pops this to life. It makes these leaves look really beautiful. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon. All right, so that's that. Then I'm going to put, you know what I think I'm going to use? I think I'm going to use the twine on this because I like twine. I like it all. Of course, I can't find the end to it. Where's the end? For heaven's sakes, where'd the end go? Well, let's pull this as the wrong end, but that's okay. So I'm going to take a piece probably about that long, and I'm going to thread it through. Now, we'll all pretend that I've got whatever it is inside that gift card. And I'm going to put this in. You know what? I think I'm going to double this and make a bow. Yeah, let's make a bow. All right, so here, because I cut this really rather long, so let's do this. And here is this. And I'm going to push this through. And now I'm going to make a bow. Very easy, quick bow for my bow people. I have a lot of people who love to make bows, and I have a lot of people who don't like to make bows. And for the people who don't like to make bows, I make the bows for them. There. Okay, so there's that. Then let me just see. We have to trim this out. Yeah, this is kind of cute. Let me pull this, and then we pull. Oh, you know what? I pulled. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to have to do this again because I forgot to cut this, and now I couldn't see. There we go. All right, here we go. This is better. All right. And let me get this in. All right. Sometimes when I'm making bows, I have to be quiet because I have to do this so that I get it right. pull this. There we go. And there is this one. Let me pull this. And let me just tighten this one more time. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to trim these off just a little bit. I should be using my ribbon scissors, but okay. How cute is that? Now we're not done. All right, so now let me bring back in the pouch. So here is the pouch, and this is dry. Now I am going to take a punch, my circle punch, and I'm going to punch a hole at the top here, about like this. And I'm going to punch another one right like here, and I'm going to punch another one right here. And I am going to now take some red ribbon. I love this. This is really pretty. This is a thin twine. And I'm going to take I'm just going to measure 1, 2, 3, and then a little bit more. So this is how much I'm going to take. And then I'm going to thread this one through this area right here. And I'm going to knot this because I don't want this to come through the other side, obviously, because this is going to be a little hanging ornament as well as a gift card holder. How cute is that? Now just make sure, perfect. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to find the midway point, and I'm going to bring this up through here and bring this, whoops. Sometimes it slips. Sometimes it slips. But there are no mistakes. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to take this end and I'm going to pull this in through here, and I'm going to make another knot right here. And we're almost done. Make that, and I'm going to just trim this off a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so now both of those are folded and knotted and run through so they won't come through that. And now we have this part right here that is pulled up. Now this is a little bit long. I think this is a little bit long. So you know what I could do? I could knot this. Yeah, let's just knot it. Because depending on where you want to hang it, I mean, you want to hang it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's do this. We'll make a knot here, kind of close to the hole in the back. And then let's make another knot, just because I can, and just because, you know, it depends on where you're going to put it on your tree. Or on a wreath. You could put these on a wreath. You could make a gift card wreath. That would be kind of fun. Anyway, that's better. Okay, so there's that. Now, to finish off. So with my first one, what I did was went out into my yard and I got some holly berries from my holly bush, and I put that in. Well, this time I'm going to do the same thing, except I've got a piece of fir. So I went out and I got this, and I'm going to trim this like right here. Wait a minute, let me bring this out a little bit. Whoops. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to cut this like right here, and I'm going to stick this in. There we go. Oh my God, I'm loving this already. And I'm going to put one more piece in, I think. We'll see. So this is one of those situations where you have to decide how many pieces of Mother Nature you want in here. Okay, I'm going to turn this around so I can see it a little bit better, and then I'll show you. Okay, there's that, and then maybe one more little piece. If I do one more little, although I do have this piece of holly, so let's put this holly in like this. Oh my God, isn't that pretty? Oh, and I'm very carefully going to tuck these leaves in under that like this, like that. And I'm going to angle it a little bit over to the side. And then I'm going to take my pouch, which has my gift card in it, pretend, and I'm going to tuck it in. And the whole purpose of putting some greenery in is because the greenery will actually act as a filling for this. So there it goes like that. So here you go. Isn't that pretty? Oh, wait a minute. One more thing I forgot to do. You know me, I have to have glitter and glitz. So this is the last thing. Wait a minute, let me get it. I'm going to put some shiny crystal effects on. All right, I'm going to add that to the berries, and this will take a minute or two to dry. But you know what I'm going to do? Also, I bet you can guess. All right, there's that. And let me get one more thing. Hold on. Hold on. You know how I am about aftermath thinking. Let me just get one more thing. Yes, let's have some dazzling diamonds on those berries. Here we go. Oh, I love it. Cute, cute, cute. And I'll just tap off the rest of that. So there you go. And this will hang on the tree. So what do you think? Wait a minute, let me move that out. Just, whoops. There we go. There we go. So this can hang on your tree. And then afterwards, you can, after they take the gift card out, you can just add more greenery to that. Because this greenery stays nice for a long time. It doesn't dry out. It doesn't smell. Actually, what I could get is some fir, balsam fir, to make it smell nice. But I think this is really pretty. So there is that one, and there is this one. Oh, wait a minute. What did I forget? I forgot. No, we're good. We're totally good. There we go. Actually, I could have put this medallion right there. And then maybe I could have put a to and from on this. I could have done that. Actually, maybe that would be better if I did it like that. Let's see. Let me just take this off very carefully. And then for this, because I've already got crystal effects on this, I'm going to have to be very careful here. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on the bottom of this. Okay, 2 dimensionals on that. And let me put this on here. See, I'm always a work in progress. There, like that. And then on this one, I'm going to get a little message that says to and from, and I'll put that on, and then I'll put this back in. But there you have it. What do you think? Okay, so those are what we're going to work on next Monday and Tuesday. So let me bring everything back in so you can see. So here are the tree ornament gift card holders. And then here are the boxes, the cute little boxes that will hold whatever you want, can be used for whatever occasion you want. But since it's the holiday season, I think we should put holiday fun things in there. That's like that. I wish they had little tiny, I mean literally little tiny peppermint candy canes. They probably do. I mean, I'm talking little ones. Maybe they do. Maybe I just haven't even seen them. And then here are the gift card holders. This one and this one. And you will have your choice because gosh knows I've got lots and lots and lots of paper and designer paper and cardstock that we can use to put on, to create your own. So I'll have everything out. You can pick what you want. But those are what we have for this week. So, my friends, I thank you very much for joining me today. I know that you have probably lots of things to do, and that's okay, but I appreciate you popping in. So I hope you have a great rest of your beginning of your weekend, and that you're having your plans for the holidays coming up in December are going along well. I really appreciate your support, and it means a lot to me. So, my friends, until next week,